Science has buried God. Or has it? Is that a tad simplistic? Let me tell you a story about Johnny. Johnny went to the conference for the world's most eminent scientists. He got them all together and he presented them with a cake. He asked them, explain the cake. And so one scientist came forward and told him all about the proteins and starches. Another came up and told him all about the energies in the different parts of the cake. One told him all about the chemical elements. Another explained all about the atomic structure. He was fascinated. He'd learnt so much about the cake. But then he asked, can anyone tell me who made the cake and why they made it? There was silence. Not one of the scientists could answer his questions. But then a voice came from within the audience. A little lady got up. Johnny was amazed. It was his Aunt Matilda. She said, Johnny, I can explain. I made the cake and I've made it for your birthday. You see, that story tells us and shows that science can only answer some questions, because science, properly understood, is the practice of experimenting and observing repeatable events. It's very good at giving answers, but not all questions can be answered by science. The word science originally meant knowledge, any kind of knowledge, because some types of knowledge are useful to answer some questions and other knowledge is useful for other questions. Science is very good at answering questions about repeated events. But what do we call the subject that helps us learn about one-off events? Events that happen just once at a time. We call that history. It's the study of things that have happened maybe only once. And what evidence do we use to learn about history? We use eyewitness accounts and written documents. Has science buried God? Well, only if you believe science can answer every question on the planet. But it can't. When we ask the question, who made us and why? That's a question for history. It's a question that we need to find any eyewitness accounts, any written documents that reveal the answer to us. Because none of us was there. None of us can go and find an experiment that perfectly recreates the past. The Bible is a book that claims to be a historical record. It claims to be written by an eyewitness, the one who claims to have made us and has revealed why he made us. Science has not buried God. Science cannot answer questions about God. We need to look in a different source. And I suggest the Bible is the source we should study. Would you like to find out some more? Well, then do please get in touch. I'm Andrew, the pastor at Highbury Baptist Church, and you can send me an email, you can give me a call. Do let me know if you'd like to meet up perhaps and have a coffee. Maybe you don't agree with what I've been saying. Well, if you're willing to have a reasonable discussion, then I'd love to hear from you as well. Please do drop me a line. I'd love to hear from you.